Good morning. I'm on the road again, heading a little bit north, getting out of Bend here bright and early. Got a pretty good day planned, so pretty happy about it. Weather's supposed to be fantastic, so I don't know. Everybody's telling me that this weather is not normal for Bend. I'm kind of digging it. So where else can you hike in the middle of February, or actually the end of February, and it's supposed to be 55 degrees today? So I wasn't sure how to pack. Shorts, short sleeve shirt, I just kind of brought a variety of stuff so I could just kind of get to the trailhead and figure it out from there. I'm not going where there's going to be snow, so taking a different route today. Anyway, we'll get up to the trailhead here. It's about a 40-minute drive, and we'll figure it out from there. Yes. Well, I didn't make it far. I looked out at my gas gauge and my truck was thirsty. So we had to stop, fill up. Now we're on the road. This is kind of funny. Usually I'm better prepared than that. I let her get a little lower than what I normally do, but that's okay. We figured it out and now we're moving. I'm just so excited. This is going to be a great day. Well, I'm ready to go. I am geared up. We're gonna head out here and see where we can get. Man, it's beautiful out here. Pretty crazy for late February. Okay, need to move. Here's what the trail looks like so far. We're gonna drop down the chute trail here. Man, it's cold. 18 when I left the truck this morning. So pretty crazy. This is what the view looks like so far. That's where I'm going. Here's my trail coming up. Kind of been zigzagging my way up here. Ultimately, get up there somewhere. I don't know if it's over there or over there, so we'll figure it out. Pretty cool. Look at that view. That little side trail that I was on, kind of a little scramble up here to this view. If you look across real close, let's see if we can zoom in. It's a trail up. Heading up the side of the hill there to Misery Ridge, which I hope to be doing in a couple weekends. And I dropped my sticks again as usual. Absolutely incredible. Not getting a lot of miles done. There's too many views. That's okay. That's what it's all about. Well, I've been hiking for about an hour and I can almost see my truck from here. So I'm up on the other side of the canyon and it's pretty cool. So we're gonna turn and head away from the canyon and keep working our way up here. So kind of fun. Well, I consulted the map and we are heading up in that area somewhere. Trail probably zigzags its way up. We'll find it. That's where we're heading. Up this tunnel here, we're not going to go through it. The trail is on top of it. That's kind of cool though. Awesome. Look back at the tunnel, climbing away from it now. It's obviously for the canal. So, anyway, let's keep climbing here. I'm still climbing, but I look back and down there in that little parking lot, right there, that's where my truck is. It's kind of cool. Gosh, what a view. That's my view right now. Just getting top of the road here. I don't know if you can see it or not. There's a trail that goes up there. It's called the Scar. And there were some rocks across it at the junction. So I don't know if it's open or not. There's not official signage, but there is a little bit of a rock barrier there. So rather than risk it, I'm going to go ahead and just follow the main trail. And that's where I'm going. Up to the top of Great Butte. Should be interesting. We're getting closer. I could cross the ravine there. You can see the trail heading up. And that's where we're going to end up. At least that's where we're going to try. Well, we just turned north heading towards the Butte now. We've been kind of just paralleling it for a little bit here. Now it looks like we're actually going to start heading towards it. So that's the target right there. She's getting closer. It is right at about 11 o'clock. So I haven't made good miles today. About 4 in or so, I would imagine. But I've been stopping a bunch and taking pictures and climbing little rock outcroppings and just having some fun. So I got to put my full attention on this or else I'm not going to get it done today. So anyway, here we go. Top of Gray Butte. Here's a view. Just leaving the Butte. Probably got my share of radio waves today. Kind of cool. Very neat. Well, this is the view from Austin Crescent Viewpoint. Pretty cool. And then I'm going to flip you around here and let's go back to where I just came from. That's Gray Butte. Of course, I had to circle halfway around the mountain to get down here. On the way up, though, I basically followed that ridge up and got to the top that direction. On the way back, I took an ATV trail down to the May Hiker Trail, and it came all the way around this way back down into here. Better view of the off-trail path that I took. I was right at the base of that rock wall there, and then I got into here, went up into that saddle, and then followed that ridge line all the way up to the Butte. And if I would have been patient, there was a trail that went all the way around the mountain with an ATV trail going up to the Butte, but I wasn't patient enough. I had to make my own path. I love it when I'm on a new trail and I really don't know where I'm going. I mean, I've got maps, but this area is not marked very well. So sometimes I just kind of keep moving and find out that I'm going to a rocky outcropping and it's really not the trail. And the thing I thought went to a rocky outcropping was actually the trail. So we're just kind of meandering around here. And I love that word, meander. That pretty much fits me on a hike. I just kind of go with the flow on it, which is kind of odd for me because everything's so structured, and I don't know, maybe it's my out. And but I certainly enjoy this. And I think anybody that has either hiked with me or knows me, if I got a big smile on my face, you know I'm happy. So anyway, I'm gonna put this down and pick up the pace a little bit. I'm gonna run out of daylight, and that's the bad part about Smith Park is dusk. They close. So, I mean, I've got several more hours, but it's not like a normal hike where I can come in, at 10 o'clock at night with the headlamp. And so we do have to finish today. I'm not sure what this area is primarily used for. There are little camps tucked in there, here and there. I would assume maybe hunting or maybe just horsebackers. Maybe just a little bit of everything. But it seems like where you look, there's a little clear spot. There's been a camp there. So it's obviously heavily used. No water up here. You have to tote your own. But nonetheless, kind of cool. Get in the shade here for a second. Very exposed up here. So in the summertime, boy oh boy, you better bring a lot of water and better be prepared for sunscreen and all the above. But you guys know the story. So anyway, very cool trip today. Pretty close to 10 miles right now. I would say I've got about 3 back to the truck. 3 to 4 maybe. So I'll see how close I am on my guess. There's a good place to sleep. If you got caught up here, could be a little water running down through it, but maybe I'll stay dry there. That'd be pretty cool. This whole rock formation is kind of cool. There it is up in there. There's eroded out of there. Pretty cool. What a cool little area. There's some trails that meander their way back up in there to those walls there. And maybe next trip I'll explore that part. Not that I'll do any rock climbing per se, but it's just cool to get up there and see everything. And this is what is right over the top of me right now. Well, I'm down to the bridge. It's about a wrap for this one. I gotta climb my way back up to the parking lot up there. Other than that, we are almost finished. Pretty cool day today. I'm not sure exactly what this area is primarily